First application of learning the dimensional formulas is to convert one system of unit into another, which is like 1 joule. You want to convert it into 10 to the power 7 erg. You write SI here and CGS here. You write N1 U1 is equal to N2 U2. Instead of N1, you write M1 to the power A, L1 to the power B, T1 to the power C U1 is equal to, instead of N2, you write M2 to the power A, L2 to the power B, T2 to the power C into U2. Since you want to answer in CGS, right side is a CGS, so you should write U2 is equal to, bringing it to the denominator, M1 by M2 to the power A, L1 by L2 to the power B, T1 by T2 to the power C. Now, which are all the SI unit? This is SI unit, which is on the left side, which comes here on the numerator. I have to convert them into CGS. And I know that 1 kg of mass is 1000 grams, 1000 M2 by M2. Because below is grams, so 1000 M2 by M2 to the power A. 1 meter is 100 centimeter, 100 L2 by L2 to the power B. L2 L2 get cancelled. It's a seconds, T1 and T2, both of them are seconds, you get cancelled, and so it's just 1 to the power C, which can be ignored. You already know from the dimensional formula for it's ml square t to the power minus 2 is the dimensional formula for force. So what is the power of m is 1. So you know A is 1, B is 2 and C is minus 2. We can always ignore C because this has been ignored. So it's 1000 to the power 1, which is A, which is 1, 100 to the power B, which is 2, which is 1000 into 100 into 100. Thus you get 10 to the power 7. Thus you convert 1 joule to 10 to the power 7 erg. So the next is how to convert 1 Newton to 10 to the power 5 dyne. That's the CGS unit, SI, and this is CGS. As usual, you have to write. Supposing they ask you how to convert an erg into joule, it is 1 erg is equal to just 10 to the power minus 7 joule. The reverse of it. You just have to, you can do this or you can show how it came, like by converting the denominators into SI units. Instead of converting SI, the numerators into CGS. So then 1 Newton, right, N1 U1 is equal to N2 U2. Again, you want the answer in CGS. So N2 is equal to M1 by M2 to the power A, L1 by L2 to the power B, T1 by T2 to the power C into U1 is U2. Sorry. Okay, so then what is ABC? It's dyne force is ml t to the power minus 2. So you know A is equal to 1, B is equal to 1, C is equal to minus 2. Seconds and seconds, so time can be ignored. So it's and the left side is the SI unit. You have to convert all the SI unit into CGS. 1 kg is 1000 M2 by M1 is 1000 M2 by M2. M2 get cancelled. To the power A is 1. L1 itself is 1 meter, which is 100 centimeter. 100 L2 by L2 to the power B is also 1. Seconds and seconds anyway get cancelled. So it's 1000 into 100, which is 10 to the power 5. That's how 1 Newton became 10 to the power 5 dyne. Suppose they ask you what is 1 dyne. Obviously, you know it's 10 to the power 5 minus 5 newtons. Okay, so then next is about, supposing there's a question which is 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 8. There's a dyne by a dyne centimeter square, dyne centimeter square per gram square. I can write it directly because I know 1 dyne is 10 to the power 5 newtons. If I have to convert it into CGS, 6.67 10 to the power minus 8 into 10 to the power minus 5. Centimeter square can be converted to meter square. 1 centimeter is 10 to the power minus 2 meters. So minus 2 the whole square. By gram square. By gram. 1 gram is 10 to the power minus 3 kg the whole square. So then therefore it's 6.67 10 to the power minus 8, which is already existing, into 10 to the power minus 5 into 10 to the power minus 4 into this 10 to the power minus 6 will come to the numerator as 10 to the power 6. So this will be 10 to the power minus 9 into 10 to the power 6, which will be 10 to the power minus 3, and that with this 10 to the power minus 8 will be 6.67 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. So you can convert into SI unit even directly without using dimensional formula also, you can do it. Okay, it's up to you. Next is find the value of 6 joule per minute. Find the value of 60 joule per minute. 60 joule per minute on the system. You have to convert into a system which has got base units as 100 grams, 100 centimeter, and 1 minute as the base unit. So this is also minute, this is also minute. So okay, both of them are minute, but this looks like Power's formula. You should identify what is this formula. Joule per minute is W by T, which is nothing but power. If you want to convert into seconds, it is 60 by 60 seconds, which will give you just 1 joule per second. It's just 1 joule per second. You have to convert that into a system whose base units are 100, 100 and 1 minute. Okay. So let's write N1 U1 is equal to N2 U2, where N1 U1 is the joule per second, which is the SI. Now we have converted it, and this is the new base unit, and I want the answer in terms of new base unit. So therefore I should write U2 is equal to M1 by M2 to the power A, L1 by L2 to the power B, T1 by T2 to the power C. And what is on the left side is all SI unit, which is M1, L1, T1 is all SI unit. And I have to convert it I know to convert SI unit into grams only. Similarly, this has been given as 100 grams. So you have to write 1 kg 1000 grams M2 by okay, don't write M2 here because you're going to write this as 100. Both of them are 100. Okay, the base unit itself is 100 M2. So M2 and M2 get cancelled. Okay, so to the power A, what is this are we doing? We are doing power, which is the rate at which work is done, whose dimensional formula is ml square t to the power minus 2 by t, which is ml square t to the power minus 3. Therefore, you know A is 1, B is 2 and C is minus 3. Okay, with all this you must fill in here what is A. What is A here is 1. L1 is 100. 1 meter is 100 centimeter. 100 L2. What is the base unit? 100 L2. 100 get cancelled. To the power B is 2. Doesn't matter because they're completely getting cancelled. T1 by T2. Okay, T1 is the SI unit, which is 1 second. By T2 is 1 minute, which I have to write in seconds, so it's 60 seconds to the power C, which is minus 3. So therefore, this and this 100 and 100 completely get cancelled. This 2 zeros get cancelled, have a 10. And this is 1 by 60 to the power minus 3, which can be written as 60 to the power 3. So it's 60 into 60 into 60 into 10. And that will give you what the answer has to be 2.16 into 10 to the power 6. Check out if you get this answer. The way you have to convert into new units in case they ask you. Okay, so then the next application, this one application. The next application is to check the dimensional consistency. What is consistency? Like if they give you an equation like S is equal to UT plus half AT square, you can see if it's correct or not. That's called dimensional consistency. S is nothing but distance, which is L. U is nothing but velocity, L t to the power minus 1 into T is nothing but time. So T to the power minus 1 T get cancelled. Plus you can ignore the half. Acceleration is L t to the power minus 2 into T square. This and this get cancelled. So everywhere you have L. If the dimensional formulas in the left hand side and right hand side, every terms are equal, then it's dimensionally consistent. So you can verify like this for any equation that they give, whether LHS equal to RHS. In fact, you can find the unknown dimensions, such as supposing they give you this question, which is F is equal to A into root x. F is equal to A into root x plus B into T square. Using dimensional consistency, we have to find the dimensions of A and B. You know, force itself is, we all know the force itself is mLT to the power minus 2. This is a constant A and this is constant B, it's not accelerations. A and B are constant. I have to find the dimensions of A and B. This itself is L to the power half. But I want L. So there should have been an L here. in A. You understand? It is okay. I'll write it again. I'll write in red color. So then, therefore, this is okay, or blue color. L to the power half. But what you have is L. So necessarily A should have another L to the power half, so that the powers will become 1. Okay. This doesn't even have an M. So there has to be an M which should be brought here. And this doesn't even have a T. So T to the power minus 2. So then, therefore, the A's dimensional formula is this. Okay, similarly, let's go to next one, which is plus b into t square is just t square, but here it's t to the power minus 2, which means the b should have had t to the power minus 4. Then only it will become t to the power minus 2. The b should have had that dimension. And what about others? Like you don't have m, you don't have L, so the dimensional formula for b becomes this. The dimensional formula for A is m L to the power half t to the power minus 2. Now the dimensional formula for B is m L t to the power minus 4. What are they asking you? They are asking you to find A by B, where m and m get cancelled. L to the power half by L into t to the power minus 2 by t to the power minus 4. Take it up, it will be L to the power minus half in t to the power plus 2. So that's how we can find the unknown dimensions of any value here by dimensional consistency. I hope you understood. Let's go to next question. Supposing there's this question about power. Please read whether it's pressure or power. It's power. B minus x square by 8t. You have to find A and B are constant. You have to find the dimensions of it. Power is the rate at which work is done, W by T, which is m L square t to the power minus 2 by T, which makes it m L square t to the power minus 3. Keep it on the left side and then come back here. It has to be b by 80 minus x square by 80. Split it up. You already know the dimensions of left side is m L square t to the power minus 3. What do you have here is 1 by t, which is t to the power minus 1. Since you have a t to the power minus 3 on the left side, there should be a t to the power minus 2. There should be an L square. There should be an m in the place of b by a. So let's go to next, which is there is an x square, which is distance, which is L square. By a into t is 1 by t is t to the power minus 1. So therefore, since it is t to the power minus 3, or you can write here t to the power, you can write t here, but you need a 1 by t cube. So your a should necessarily have a t square. And then A should also have a 1 by m, so that m can go up and you'll get a m there. So A itself is, what about L square? L square is there. Luckily, L square alone is there. Therefore, A is equal to t square by m. And then what did we find? B is equal to m L to the power 2 t to the power minus 2. They're asking you for the product of these two. This itself is m to the power minus 1 t to the power 2. The product of A and B will be m to the power minus 1 t to the power 2 into m to the power 1 L square t to the power minus 2. M to the power minus 1 t to the power 2 is what stands for A, which is right. Let me check what I've written. What stands for B is just L square. Yeah, what I found is B by A here. What I have found here is, it's B by A, not B. So once you know what is A, you can substitute it here. B by m to the power minus 1 t to the power 2 is equal to m L square t to the power minus 2. Therefore, B is equal to m will get cancelled. L square into t to the power minus 4. T to the power, no, t is also getting cancelled. If you cross multiply, t is also getting cancelled. You're getting only L square. Thus you get B as L square. Okay, so the question is about A into B. I'm sorry, I made a mistake there. I hope you can correct. So m to the power 1 t to the power 2 into L square, which is m to the power minus 1 L to the power 2 t to the power 2, and this will be the dimensions of A into B. So make sure you correct this. It is B by A. I wrote it as B. That was the problem. So like this, with the dimensional consistency, you can find the unknown dimensions or verify if the equation is correct or not. Okay, the last application of dimensional analysis is to find a physical equation. Supposing they give you A force is proportional to mass, velocity and radius. You write it as force is equal to K into m to the power A, V to the power B, R to the power C. You know force itself is ml t to the power minus 2 on the left side. So you have K into mass is capital M to the power A, velocity is L t to the power minus 1 to the power B, and R is L to the power C. Now consolidating M to the power A, L to the power B plus C, t to the power minus B can be equated to m to the power 1, L to the power 1, t to the power minus 2. So minus b is equal to minus 2. So therefore b is equal to 2. A is equal to 1. Equating the powers. So b plus c is also equal to 1, but you already know b is 2. 2 plus c is equal to 1. C is equal to minus 1. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, c is equal to minus 1. Substituting that here in the first equation, f is equal to k into m to the power a 1, v to the power b 2, r to the power minus 1, which can be written as 1 by r. So centripetal force, relationship between centripetal force and velocity mass is f is equal to k into m square by r. So that's how you derive the relationship between any equation. Supposing a pendulum has been given, you know there's a mass and there's a gravity down and the length of the pendulum. These are the things which it's going to depend upon. If they give you the time period is going to be depend on mass, length and gravity, write it to the power a to the power b to the power c, and time itself is t. Dimensional formula is t to the power 1, m to the power 0, L to the power 0 is equal to k into m to the power a, which is capital M. Mass is capital M to the power a, capital L to the power b. Gravity is meter per second square. Okay, so it's L t to the power minus 2 to the whole to the power c. So then you consolidate k m to the power a, L to the power b plus c, t to the power minus 2c is equal to m to the power 0, L to the power 0, t to the power 1. Therefore minus 2c is equal to 1, c is equal to minus 1 by 2. You got 1. Then a is equal to 0. Okay, b plus c is equal to 0. So b is equal to minus c. So b is equal to plus half. Because you already found c, so b is opposite symbol. So you know b is half and c is half. Just substitute it here. A is 0. A is 0, b is half and c is half. So you get t is proportional to L to the power half. No, b is half and c is minus half. C is minus half. L to the power half, g to the power minus half, which is t is proportional to L by g. T therefore is equal to L to the power half by g to the power half, L by g to the power half. Okay, t therefore is root of L by g. T is proportional to, t is equal to 2 pi into root of L by g. This is the actual formula. How do you get the relationship is based on this. If you can mug up the dimensional analysis, all that I've taught you, if you're clear, then you're done and you understood the dimensional formulas thing.